Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Welcome in here pregame of our third game on the Spartan side of things in this Laconia Invitational tournament here in Rosendale. It's always fun getting tournament play with different high schools from all over the place. The only thing that's not super fun on a broadcast side of things is getting names, numbers, pronunciations. Pacelli has a roster for me, but it's just first names. So we're going to run on. I have 7 names off of Max Preps that we're going to use the last names for, and then the rest of the girls, I apologize. We just got first names given to me by head coach. Jace, here's the scoreboard operation. Thanks for tuning in here on Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams. This was our very short pregame show as we get underway here in third game number 1. Switch over to the main cam. And as always, I'll figure out names in the first set, and by the second set, I'll be good. Getting this one started, 10:01 a.m. in the third game of the Invitational for Laconia side of things here on court number 1. Pacelli Catholic Cardinals versus the home team Laconia Spartans. Looks to be the Spartans with the serve first. Starters for Pacelli. I see number 7, who's Josie. Not sure on a last name or a year in school, but Josie is in the starting rotation. The libero on the day is number 15, Aaliyah Russell. Got the last name on that one. Let's see who else we got. 16's at the line. That's Peyton Zdroik. Number 12 is Leah Fensky. And looks to be 20 in the back line. That's Jenna Hinker. Underway here, third game of the Invitational for the Spartans. That's going to be too many touches at the line, and Pacelli will take point number 1 here in set 1. Again, thanks for joining us here, Radio Plus Sports, Jeff's live streams. High school sports today is brought to you by Bristol Morgan Bank. At the line that time was Zdroik. On the service, big swing there by Finley Morgan, but it's going to go wide. 2-0 Pacelli continues at the service line. Again, that's Peyton Zdroik at the line. Pushed over by Leah Fensky. Again, Fensky gets it up. Oh, a big miscommunication there between Zdroik and Josie. And Laconia will take their first points on a error by the Cardinals. Again, if you missed us as I was talking about pregame, the only thing I got for most of the roster of the Cardinals is first names. So we're just going first name basis here for the Cards. Kill that time. I believe that's Bailey Gable picking up her first kill of set 1, 2-2 in set 1 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Dug up by the libero, pushed over by number 12, Leah Fensky. It's going to be wide, so Spartans ball. Scarlett Nitz to serve. Nitz over, pushed up. Peyton pushes it over. Jaden gets it on the Spartan side of things. Another dive for the ball. That one going to be backline. Give it a kill for Jaden Zdroik, senior on this team. And the Cardinals even this one back up at 3-3. Jaden Zdroik with the serve and a service error right after her kill. sends Finley Morgan back to the serve. Morgan's up and over. Dug up by the Cardinals. Pushed over there by Fensky. Morgan able to get, that's Kensley McCauley able to get a kill. Find a spot where the Cardinals were not. 5-3 in set one. Morgan's serve. That one dug up by the libero. And pushed back over by number 3, Gwen is her first name. 14 dug. Again, Gwen pushes it over. Dug up by Bailey Gable. Cardinals trying to continue a joust at the line. Trying to keep it alive. They're going to say enough. Spartans with an opportunity. Gable pushes. Cardinals up. Back line pushed over by Peyton. Grady. Once again, the Spartans here in system. McCauley, big spike. Backline kill for Kensley McCauley. Give her 2 now in set one. 6-3 lead as McCauley has to retire shoot. Serve will go to Finley Morgan and the Spartans. On a good run here at the line from Morgan. Morgan up and over. Received by Gwen. Pushed over by the Cardinals. And it's going to find open space as give Bailey Gable her second kill. Just pushing over and finding some space. Could have been McCauley too. Both of them were there with the tip opportunity. Morgan, nice run at the line. Gwen up into the benches. Libero able to make a good stop. Big swing by Grade. Able to get her first kill of game number 3 for the Spartans. Grade, just a sophomore, letting her power be known. Timeout there by the Cardinals. We'll be back after this.
Time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Shop these and more great deals at Brandon Meats this week. Their very own award-winning bacon, $6.99 per pound. Boneless sirloin steaks this week at $6.99 per pound. The garlic butter marinated chicken breast this week at $2.99 per pound. The broad of the week this week, the bacon pepper brats, $2.99 per pound. Brandon Meats, open this week Monday through Thursday, 7 to 5, Friday, 7 till 6, and Saturday, 7 till 3. Log on, brandonmeats.com.
Back here in Rosendale at the Laconia Volleyball Invitational, 8-3 here in set one. Morgan, nice run at the service line. It was 4-3 when she took over. Dug up, set by Peyton, stuffed though. Add the block of the Spartans. It's going to fall after some miscommunication. Spartans point, 9-3. 6th straight serve from Finley Morgan. Over. A little bit of confusion on who was going to dig that ball. It ended up being Aaliyah Russell. Pushed over. Enough for a kill. Give it to Kendall Plime. Her first of set one. Make that 6 kills now for the Spartans on their 10 points. Nice job getting to the net and being ferocious. Morgan again. Dug up again by Aaliyah. Gwen pushes it over. Plime to dig. Over to McCauley after the set from Pino. Again Aaliyah, this time to Gwen. Big swing, backcourt dug up by Morgan. Pino to McCauley. Big swing, backcourt, finds some wood. McCauley with her 3rd kill of set one. Morgan again on a phenomenal run at the service line. Just pushed over there. Good decision by Peyton. That time, nobody home. Grade will take kill number 2. And again, this Spartans offense at the line. Their presence is known here early. And a long run at the service line for Finley Morgan. Back court from Jaden. Tools the block, does Bailey Gable. Give her a kill. Her third here in set one. And it'll be 10 straight serves from Finley Morgan at the line. Dug up in the back by Gwen. Nice dig there by Kendall Klein. It'll be an overpass joust. Opportunity for Leah Fensky to get the kill and a side out. Go the Cardinals. Trying to remember to use that replay more than once. That one up and over. There's Leah at the line after that kill. That one's going to be in. Give the kill to Kensley McCauley on that replay. Had to watch it as I was making sure things were all good on the stream. Thanks for tuning in here on Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams. Thank you for your viewership as always. It's Gable. Punched over there. It's going to be a kill in the unconventional way for Peyton Zdroik. Give her her first kill of set one. Back to the line now is Josie for the Cardinals. Josie up and over. That one's going to hit the net. Not over, excuse me. Give her a service error. And service goes back to the Spartans. McCauley at the line. Over, received by Aaliyah. Gwen will push it down the line. Not sure if it hit a block or if it just went down the striping. Either way, point Laconia. Thank you to Todd Johnson down there. Welcome to the All-Star Club on Jeff's live streams. Service error by McCauley. Nope, they'll say an infraction on the serve from the Cardinals. Spartans will get the point. McCauley tries again. Dug up by Aaliyah. This is going to be too many touches, I would think. Nope, they're going to say the block reset. Gable to Grotti. Back court. Swing, that's going to be too far for Jaden. An error gives McCauley another chance at service. 18-5 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. The Spartans running away with set one in a hurry against the Cardinals. That one's going to dig up on the libero and Aaliyah Russell. Basler, Gable, back to Mackenzie Plein. Tried to do a pushover there was Peyton. Couldn't get so. An error gives Spartans point 19. McCauley waits for a substitution. See number 20, Jenna Hinker, check back in. McCauley. Received by the Cardinals. It's going to be a free ball if they can get it over. Spartans. Gable. Back to Kendall Plein. Into the netting goes Plein. Point Pacelli Catholic. Jenna at the service line. See Hayden Johnson check in for the Spartans. Service over. Plein with a good dig, but it's going to go all the way to the net. Gable tried to put it up. Can't get so. So give it an ace for Jenna Hinker. 19-7 on that Quest Interior scoreboard here in set number one. Laconia Invitational Game 3. Spartans currently undefeated in all their sets. Johnson tools the block. Cardinals reset. Pushed over by Jaden. That time swing by Grade, gonna get the arm of Jenna Hinker, and it's gonna go out of bounds. So give Grade the kill before she's subbed out for the libero in Basler. Miley Redmond gonna check in for the first time on the season for the Spartans. Basler up and over. Pushed over by number 17. Give her a kill. That's Avery, senior for this Cardinals team. Gets her first kill on the rotation change and into the ball game. She'll go back to the service line as well. 20-8 in set one. Up and over is Avery. Dug by McCauley. Gable sets up Plime. Block. That's going to be a lot of hits, but they're going to say get it over. Nice shot by the Cardinals. McCauley just pushes that one. Miscommunication. Finds some open court. Give Kensley McCauley kill number 5 in set one. Pino back to the line. Johnson will sub out for Pino, who's doing the serving. Back row. Dug up. Big swing there from Jaden. Kendall Plime gets it over. Overpass ball. Pushed over by the Spartans. Cardinals return, and it's Gable with the swing. Keeps it outside of the flags on the net. So Pacelli Catholic will take the point. Substitution. It's going to be Josie stepping back in for number 4. It was Lena in. Peyton with the serve. Miley Redmond gets it over. Very good basketball star in this junior season for volleyball. McCauley pushes. Missed swing opportunity there from Josie. The Cardinals will drop another to the Spartans, 22-9 in set one. Scarlett Nitz checks back in. On a 13-point lead for Laconia. Nitz up and over. Received by Jenna. Back over. Nice kill for Jaden Zdroik. Kill number 2 in set one for her. See it one more time on that instant replay. She'll get rewarded with a trip to the line as well. Trying to go on a good run here, keep Pacelli in this one. It's going to be a service error. Not going to be hard enough. Her second of set one. Make it 23-10 for the Spartans. Miley Redmond will check out. Some confusion there as Finley Morgan will check back in. Basler's out. Morgan's going to serve. Rotation mixed around. The starting rotation, along with Scarlett Nitz, now in. Morgan at the line. Morgan had that long run to start this set. Good block there by Kensley McCauley. Cardinals were trying to get it over. Instead, mid-court shot from Jaden. Gable now pushes it over. That one's going to hit the flag, but they're going to say some confusion from the officials. They ruled that Laconia point. Checking with each other. They're going to talk. One of them ruled it a Pacelli point, saying it hit the flag. The other's ruling it a violation. Laconia point. So they'll have a quick chat. And it's going to be Pacelli Catholic point. The far judge overrules the near judge. They're all on the same page. Coach Weiss gives her nod of approval. And Leah Fensky back to serve. Nitz digs. Gable to push it over. It's going to tool the block, but it's going to be dug up in the back row. Gwen stopped. Cardinals able to recover and push it over. McCauley, big swing, backcourt, no touch. Point Pacelli. Once again, Leah at the service line. Up and over. Pino, back to McCauley, tools the block. Give it the 6th kill of set one for Kensley McCauley. And Bailey Gable will take set point number 1 back to the service line. Hayden Johnson will check back in for Gabby Pino. Set point number 1 for the Spartans. Gable up and over. Dug up by Aaliyah. Set and sent over by the Cardinals. Big swing there from Johnson. Gwen able to get it. Excuse me, that's Josie. Give her her first kill of set 1. Keeps the Cardinals alive for now. They're going to need a miracle run here at the service line. Give it to Josie at the line. Set point number 2 for Laconia. Josie up and over. Scarlett Nitz digs. Big swing by McCauley. They're going to say it's good down the line. Gives Spartans set number 1. Final score of 25-13. We'll step aside, be back for set 2 after this.
Every customer can be a Signature Home customer. I think that's what Signature Homes does really well, is that we can touch not only the customer who's building for the first time, but also the customers that know what they want and want to pull pieces of other property that they've lived in and loved. And you can really trust that we know what we're doing and that we have 30 years of experience in the market doing it with quality craftsmanship and a lot of style and design. And at the end, we get a chance to walk them through and see their smiling faces, and we know that we've achieved our goal.
Call us when you need a company you can trust.
You hear it all the time, but what does it mean? This is Danny and Heather at AirTech Heating, and for our company, it means we do right by our customers and provide them quality service for superior home comfort.
It means our prices are competitive and fair. It means that we stand behind our work. It means doing whatever it takes.
To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does matter. Call the team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742 when you need a company you can trust.
For nearly 50 years, Pino Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pino Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
When chronic joint pain won't go away, many people believe that they have only two choices: live with it or have surgery. But that isn't always the whole story. At New Medical Center in Waupun, we believe patients deserve to understand every appropriate treatment option before making an important decision. That's why we've added advanced regenerative medicine to the comprehensive musculoskeletal care we've provided our community for more than 25 years. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, chronic knee pain, shoulder injuries, hip pain, or persistent neck and back problems, our team performs a thorough examination to determine the most appropriate treatment plan for your individual condition. Our goal is simple: to help you move better, reduce pain, and improve your quality of life. Before you decide your next step, call New Medical Center in Waupun and schedule a consultation. That's New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive, Waupun, Wisconsin. Or call 920-324-9899.
Back here, set number 2. High school sports today are brought to you by Bristol Morgan Bank. Pacelli will serve to start set 2. Spartans took set 1 by a final score of 25-13. Pino to Gable. Gable swings. Gable's out. An error starts and Pacelli will take a lead. 7 kills in that first set from Kensley McCauley. A dominant performance at the net. That time gets it over to Bailey Gable. Dug up in the back by Leah. It's going to be pushed over by Gwen. Spartans recover. Overpass though. Big swing by Avery. Gets her second kill, first here of set 2. Nice overpass swing there from Avery. And it'll be Peyton back at the line. Dug up by Kendall. Finley Morgan, big swing herself, will give Spartans their first point of set 2. It's Finley Morgan's first kill of the third game for the Spartans. A lot of kills in that first set by the Spartans. None of them came from Finley Morgan, surprisingly. Pino, again to Morgan. She'll just push it over. Gwen picks it up. Gwen again pushes it over. Gable with the set. Morgan with the spike. Give it a kill for Finley Morgan. 2 in a row after not receiving any in the first set. Scarlet Nitz back to serve. Nitz up and over. Received that time by Josie. Received it a little bit awkwardly. Didn't go straight up in the air, it went to the side. Pacelli wasn't able to recover after doing so. So Nitz once again. That time, that's going to be an ace for Scarlet Nitz. Great job there from her. Put that one right down the line on the far side. Cross-court serve from Scarlet Nitz. Nitz once again puts it at nearly the same location, just a bit deeper. That time it's going to be dug up by Josie, and the Cardinals couldn't get it over. Misplayed by Avery as Spartans take point number 5 in set 2. Spartans looking to go 6 for 6 in sets. They went 5 for 5 so far. This is set number 6 for them on the Invitational. Nitz to Pino. Pino to Morgan. Morgan to swing. Morgan to kill. Make it 3 in set 2 and 3 overall for Finley Morgan. Substitution for the Cardinals. It'll be Jaden checking back in for Pacelli Catholic. Back there, dug up by the Cardinals. Josie to get it over, dug by Basler in the back. McCauley swings, McCauley kills. Give her 8 now in the third matchup of the day for the Spartans. First there in set number 2. 7-2 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Again, we thank you for joining us here on Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams today, covering the Laconia Invitational Tournament. Give it an ace for Josie Basler at the service line. Excuse me, Scarlet Nitz is still serving. I knew that. Nitz once again pushes it. She's very good on that cross-court serve right now. Cardinals got to watch out. They're able to recover. But a McCauley kill once again. No problem. Make it 9 in set 2. She had 11 against the Blazers 1 game ago. She had 8 in the first game against Bonduelle. Make it 9. Only 9 points in to set 2 against the Cardinals. Basler digs. Pino this time to Gable on the other side of things. A block, but a good recovery by the Cardinals. Just a push over, it's going to be free ball for the Spartans. Pino, that time to Morgan in the middle. Morgan finds open space, miscommunication, nobody went for it. Finley Morgan picks up 4 kills in set 2 after receiving none in set 1. Nitz with a nice run at the line here. Again going that cross-court serve, that time Josie's ready for it. Big swing from the Cardinals from Jaden. It's going to be out. An error by the Spartans. Puts the service back to Pacelli Catholic. Kendall Plime checks back in for Scarlet Nitz. And back to the line is Gwen for the Cardinals. That's going to be a service error out on the first serve of Gwen's second set. Control at the line goes back to Laconia. Grade checks back in. Morgan at the line. Morgan up. Gwen receives. Kill opportunity there. Just going to have to send it back over, does Jaden. Pino to McCauley. McCauley swings. That time it's out. Point Pacelli Catholic. Jason, I'm going to have you zoom out that camera just a tad as we continue on here. Just want to make sure we're getting all of the action that you see on the court. Pino to Grade. Good dig there, though. On the ground is Avery. Another big swing, able to recover is Basler. Over to to Gable with a big swing. Good recovery there by the Cardinals, though. That one's out too far. Spartans point. No touch at the net. Side out, and the Spartans will send Gable back to the line. 12-4 lead in set 2. Dug up by the libero and Aaliyah. Again, Jaden gets it over. It'll be a swing by McCauley. A light swing, though. Jaden once again. That time going to fall on some open court. Give her 3 kills. First one in set 2. It'll be Josie back to the service line. Josie serve. Basler receives. Gable. A set that was very close to the net. McCauley couldn't get a piece of it. It's going to drop on the Laconia side of things. Pacelli will take 2 serves in a row. Josie back. Dug up by Plime in the backcourt. That time it's going to be a set for Grade. Good recovery, though, by Jenna. And the Cardinals. Jaden pushes it over. Back to Mackenzie Plime. Tools the block. Still alive. Able to push back over the Cardinals. Gable all the way over for McCauley. She'll just push it over. Good recovery, though, by Peyton. Again, Gable sets up Grade in the middle. That one's not going to be enough room for Jenna Hinker and the Cardinals to work, so give Grade her 4th kill, first of set 2. 13-6 on the Quest Interiors scoreboard here. Let us know in that chat where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, who your favorite player is. We'll give you a shout out here on the air. The only person I've got to shout us out so far is Driving Slippers Haney, who said he was watching from up north. Of course, Jacob works for us on Jeff's live streams. Give McCauley a mid-court kill, make it double digits, 10. As she picks up her 3rd of set 2, and she'll head back to serve. We'd love to hear from you no matter where you're watching or who you're watching for. If it's the Pacelli Catholic Cardinals or your home team, Laconia Spartans. Again, a disagreement there. They're going to say a touch. So give it a kill for Jaden. 2nd kill, 4th overall. And she'll head back to serve. Gable sets up Grade in the middle. Jenna to Jaden. Back over. It's number 9, Izzy, now in the game. Jenna. Peyton goes too far, though, on the return to Laconia. An error gives the Spartans an 8-point lead in set 2 on that Quest Interiors scoreboard. Basler at the line. Deep serve, able to recover it, though, by number 4, Lena. Kendall Plime, big swing, but a successful block and recovery by the Cardinals. And then an error on Jenna as she sends it into the net. Once again, Basler. Recovered there by Gable. Over to Mackenzie Plime. That one's going to be too far. No touch. Error on the Spartans. Give Pacelli Catholic their 8th point of set 2. Served by Jenna. Free ball coming the Cardinals' way. Set up. Big swing into the striping. They're going to say a block, though, because they're continuing on. Thought that might have been too many touches. Going to be too far. Mackenzie Plime puts 2 straight kill opportunities too far. Oh, they are going to chat. They're going to say it is 4 touches. They just didn't call it in a reasonable amount of time. I didn't think that one touched the hands of any Spartans on that block opportunity. So it is going to go the Spartans' way. Should make it 17-8. Thought so, but they let play kind of continue on. Finally, the FAR official overruled the calling. Back for Pino. Pino in the middle. Morgan just has to send it over loosely. Big kind of an unorthodox swing there from Peyton. Kind of had to twist around. She didn't get a good piece of it. Her teammates give her a little chuckle. She knows she messed up on an opportunity there. Pino at the line. Receive there. That time she sets it up for number 17, Avery. McCauley from backcourt. That time again, you got to go midcourt there for Gwen. Spartans are set up. Big block there by the Cardinals defense. Free ball was going to be sent over before another block. McCauley, big swing, and it's out. No touch. Error on McCauley, 18-9 here in set 2. Peyton will go back to the service line. Basler digs in the backcourt. Big swing by Morgan in the middle. They'll say it hit down the line, so Morgan will pick up her 5th kill in set 2 and her 5th kill overall, making it a 10-point lead once again in set 2. As we are rounding out set 2 and what could be the Spartans' 6th straight set win. Actually, 9 straight to start the regular season and tournament play for the Spartans. That one's going to hit the backboard. Again, referees were talking before. Everything's legal here in the Spartans gym. Morgan, big swing. It's in. Give Finley Morgan 6 kills in set 2 to make it 29. The Spartans will have a break after this one. We'll have a full game in between here on court 1. So I'm going to assume about an hour. Based on the way this one ends, I would assume we'll go live again at about 11:45. For the Spartans' next matchup, they're going to face the Lourdes Academy Knights. Lady Knights making a shorter trip than some of the other teams we have today. Pacelli, of course, in the Stevens Point area, as they'll take another point here. Obviously, Green Bay, NEW Lutheran coming quite a distance to be here. Bonduel. Not sure where Coleman is. We'll have to look that one up. But we thank all the teams for coming here to this invitational. We hope to showcase them at least once as they play the Spartans here. Jenna, nice diving dig. Pino to McCauley. Gets herself kill number 11. Second time today she's got 11 kills in a matchup. We'll see if she can push it to 12. Right now she's at the line. Miley Redmond, Hayden Johnson checking in. That one going to be out. Service error from Kensley McCauley. Gives the Cardinals another chance at service. So once again, we'll see when this one ends officially, but I'm assuming next game, pregame, little short pregame will start at 11:45 with the Spartans taking a bye. They might actually be line judges. Either way, it's a bye on the broadcast. Back to serve is Avery. Up for Pino. McCauley. Opportunity. She sees court. She's got 12. The high for the day for Kensley McCauley. 12 kills in this game against Pacelli Catholic. And Bailey Gable at the service line. 3 points away from taking 6 straight sets here in the Invitational. Gable's going to put it in the net, give her a service error. 2 straight service errors on the Spartans team. Josie back to serve. 22-12 on that Quest Interior scoreboard. Basler digs. Set up there by Gable. It's going to be Miley Redmond who takes a swing at it. Front court sliding swing by Jaden. Over for McCauley. Can't find the, does find the court. That one's in. Macaulay gets kill 13. That was real close to the line there. But the official that's much closer than I calls that one in, so I'll accept it as true. And Macaulay back to serve. 23-12. Macaulay dug up by Jenna. Jaden with a big swing. Kendall Plime able to grab it, but it's not going to be enough to keep the Spartans in system. 23-13, 10-point lead. And Jaden back to serve. Seeing if they can get some momentum into their next matchup. Macaulay pushes it over. Free ball for the Cardinals, see if they can use it. Blocked there by the Spartans. Kendall Plime was involved. Basler to Gable, to Miley Redmond. Backcourt dug up. Swing there from Gwen. Able to get enough, but the Spartans recover. That's going to be out. Cardinals will take another point, make it 14-23. Little run here from Jaden, senior for this Pacelli Catholic team. Up and over. Basler has to give an overpass ball. And yet the Cardinals can't deal with it. Redmond swing. Block at the line. As Izzy with the block. Nice dig there by number 4. It's not going to be enough, though, as the Spartans able to take that point, and it'll be match point number 1 on the side out. And it'll be Josie Basler to serve set point 1. Spartans 24, Cardinals 14. Up and over. Miscommunication by the Cardinals. They're already out of system. Good recovery, though. Able to get it over. Backcourt swing from Macaulay. Set up. Midcourt swing there. Dug up by Macaulay. Plime just has to get it up. Morgan over. Nice job. Overpass. Morgan makes him pay. Finley Morgan picks up kill number 7. All of them coming in set number 2 and gives the Spartans a 25-14 set 2 victory. They take 6 straight sets as they start this Laconia Invitational Volleyball Tournament. Laconia does have a bye here, so on Jeff's live streams, we will step aside as they take a breather as well. Jason and I will recover. I'll let my voice rest a little bit as I've been talking and hearing my own voice way too much this morning. I'm sure Jace feels the same. We thank you for joining us here on Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams. If you're on the Radio Plus channel, we will be on that same live stream when we come back in about an hour. And if you're on the JLS channel, we will be on a new separate broadcast, and we are going to be on the Lourdes Academy Lady Scarlet Knights, mouthful from Lourdes Academy, and then the Spartans game when we come back on 11:45. We thank you for joining us here. This is the quick Werner Harmson post-game show as Spartans take 6 straight. Kenzie McCauley had quite a game, 13 kills. Only the 1 service error was their only blemish on the stat sheet. 7 kills from Finley Morgan, 3 from Bailey Gable, 4 from Addison Grade, and 1 from Kendall Plime. Give it a couple aces for Scarlet Knits and a service error for Bailey Gable, but a very good game number 3 in this invitational for the Spartans. We will see you in about an hour here on JLS and Radio Plus Sports. You've been listening to High School Sports, presented by Bristol Morgan Bank.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.